Ja. Maar je zal toch geen zicht zijn in mijn...
If you can show me what you're going to wear, then I can do it.
Maar zij zit ook op ballet bij mijn andere vriendin. En dan zegt ze allemaal, ja, mijn vriendin zit aan de brug.
We used to clean the rest of the ice and the snow and the mojito ice. So don't try to catch your friend with it, because then we maybe have to go to the doctor. Voilà, straks is het scan. Het is wel weer veel aardig.
Wie er de vis van, gaan we met z'n allen doen?
Dat je een foto van hebt? Nee, dat is vandaag.
Yeah, but the river under the ice, where the ice use the spikes under your toes, you can just hit the toes on the ground. Okay, now take a lot of pictures, because it takes us quite a lot of work when every autumn we carry water up there and then we, yeah, huge work.
Papa, maak eens een foto. Martijn, maak je ook even een foto? Martijn? Zo weer gaan we dan. Komt het beste? Oh, we komen daar niet aan. Zo. Van mij is het beter.
If you go sliding, just stick.
Ik sta op mijn schoen.
Snowshoes wel heel leuk.
Ik ga alleen maar
Less than 10 kilometers.
Ja, en hier is nog een stok.
Oké.
Ja, ze heeft gevraagd op haar herten of zo, of dat zit er niet, hè? Ja, maar ook heel weinig.
Ja wel, maar ik kan een stereo krijgen.
als je me op dingen richt, op de stang.
Dan was de hele wereld een beetje positief. Ik hou op. Met tekst al niet meer. Na 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 na. Ah, ik zak. Woe! Met de sneeuw. Ah.
Ik vind het echt leuk om te kijken. Dat doe ik echt de hele dag. Bijna niemand weet hoe ik echt zing, want ik krijs namelijk altijd.
Ja?
Ik ga
trouwens ook altijd.
Ja? Mijn voet zit klem.
Mijn ook.
Ik sta op jouw schoen. Ik zou het ook filmen als het koud was.
I will put this to the YouTube.
YouTube, no!
No.
What are your names that I can
Sunlight in the middle of nowhere.
All right, kill it, Frank.
Like we always do at this time. I got to shine.
Welcome to the good life, where niggas are CLD, won't even get pulled over in they new V. The good life, let's go on a living spree. Shit, they say the best things in life are free. The good life, it feel like Atlanta, it feel like LA, it feel like Miami, it feel like NY, summertime shy.
Now throw your hands up in the sky.
So I rode through good, y'all pop the trunk, I pop the hood, Ferrari. If she got the goods and she got that ass, I got to look sorry. Yo, it's got to be cause I'm seasoned. Haters give me them salty looks. Lorries, 50 told me go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. The good life, I come from mine, I got to shine.
Now throw your hands up in the sky.
I come from mine, I got to shine.
Now throw your hands up in the sky.
I'ma get on the TV, I'ma push it down. Like the girls who ain't on TV cause they got more ass than the models. The good life, so keep it coming with the bottles. So she feel booze like she bombed at Apollo. The good life, it feel like Houston, it feel like Philly, it feel like DC, it feel like VA or the Bay or yay. Hey, this is the good life. Only tell me what's good. Why I only got a problem when you in the hood?
Welcome to the good life.
Like I'm new in the hood. The only thing I wish
a nigga would. Welcome to the good life.
Probably think he could, but I don't think he should. Think he told me, go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. The good life, I come from mine, yeah, I got to shine.
Now throw your hands up in the sky.
I come from mine, I got to shine.
Now throw your hands up in the sky.
I'ma get on the TV, I'ma push it down. Hey, have you ever popped champagne on a plane while getting some brain with that ass? She said I never seen snakes on a plane. Whether you broke or rich, you gotta get this. Having money's not everything that having it is. I was splurging on trips, but when I get my car back activated, I'm back to Vegas. Cause I always had a passion for flashing. Before I had it, I closed my eyes and imagined the good life.
Better than the life I lived when I thought that I was gonna go crazy. And now my grandmama is the only girl calling me baby. And if you feeling me now, then put your hands up in the sky. Let me hear you say, hey,
good life, I come from mine, yeah, I got to shine.
now throw your hands up in the sky.
I come from mine, I got to shine.
Now throw your hands up in the sky.
Good life, I come from mine.
Miranda? Woo! Yeah, nice.
My name is Glenn Kessler, a supervisory climbing ranger at Mount Rainier. The avalanche risk on Mount Rainier for the visitors exists sort of two different heights of the year. One is the winter season, as we have right now, where we get a fair amount of new snow on the mountain. Upper mountain, lower mountain, we just get a lot of snow. So the primary avalanche season is the winter time. We tend to have storms that bring in avalanche danger, and they're direct action storms, and by that I mean when the amount of snow falls increases, that's when our avalanches generally happen. Snow time, or I should say, if we have snowfall, we have a storm. As the storm starts, the avalanche danger slowly rises and then rapidly rises once we've got about 6 to 8, 10 inches of snow. Often we're stable on the lower mountain here within about 48 hours, although that's only when the northwest is acting like the northwest, and it's generally mild temperatures and deep snowpack. On the upper mountain, that danger can linger for weeks. So that's the main season, is basically December or late November through the end of winter. Then comes a secondary season in between, where the skiers sort of take off and then our climbers come out in force and start heading out on the upper mountain. So we get a secondary season when the climbers come out, and the seasons change such that the snow that's already fallen, plus some new snow possibly, and the warm temperatures of springtime start to melt the snow that's on the mountain. And then we get a lot of spring avalanches, which can happen directly after small storms, or even larger avalanches as water percolates through that snowpack that's been around all year long. And we can have this secondary season and have some pretty large avalanches based on that. Today we have good weather, and the only reason why the avalanche danger at this level has gone down to moderate and considerable just above here, moderate here at tree line and considerable above, is that we've actually had a couple of days without snow. So if you've got a big storm and that ends pretty pronto right after the large part of that snowfall and the sun comes out, we could have just a morning after a big snowstorm, and that's a tough time because people know, they watch the weather, they watch the news, and they know when that good weather's coming. And what they don't pay attention to is just because you've got good weather does not mean avalanche conditions aren't bad. Looking at the Northwest Weather and Avalanche Center website, making sure that you are up on what's going on. If that website is down for the year, which happens towards the April period of time, check with the Park Service and find out what's gone on as far as the avalanche danger. However, the avalanche centers can only basically do a forecast for about 7,000 feet or so. And here on Mount Rainier, we're already at 5,400 here at Paradise right now, and 7,000 feet is the top of Pan Point, which is not too far. Our visitors very often in the wintertime and in the summertime are going well beyond 7,000 feet. So those avalanche reports have to be read and understood that they're for a limited amount of terrain. And the reports specifically say they are not valid for higher elevations on the volcanic peaks, such as Mount Rainier, Mount Hood, Baker, Chuckson, etc. So you'll have to do your own investigation once you leave that 7,000 foot level or so. And the roads on Mount Rainier are generally deemed safe when they're open. You got to still be really careful on the roadways because we do have some treacherous mountainous roads that there's no way to make them completely safe from drivers that don't adhere to speed limits, etc. But if the roads are open, they're deemed to be safe enough that avalanches should not be hitting the roads. We do very little control work, but we try not to open the roads when lingering avalanche danger is there. If the avalanche danger is still there, but not for large avalanches, the roads may be open as long as we've got road crew on that can dig out whatever avalanches end up on the road. So if you come to the park, you may also find the roads closed at times when there's high avalanche danger. because we simply cannot open the roads. And that'll often happen from about midwinter towards till the end of winter.
It really can't be described in words. So let's just listen.
It's like we're all stuck in this big crazy dream sometimes. Just trying to wake up and be here, be us. We're all we really have, I think. Right?
Just listen.
Sleepwalking, sparring, always leaves me snoring. Feels like we're ignoring, sinking hearts that should be soaring. So I'm storing up my memories and stenciling some sceneries and painting them more beautiful than my mind's eye thinks they seem to be. I'm learning to be patient, I'm learning to be productive, I'm learning to take the criticism intended to be constructive. I am learning to be kinder, I am learning to be wiser. I can find the ones who teach me this by looking in their eyes.
Just listen.
Cause sleepwalking's boring, always leaves me snoring. Feels like we're ignoring, sinking hearts that should be soaring. So I'm storing up my memories and stenciling some sceneries and painting them more beautiful than my mind's eye thinks they seem to be. I'm learning to take advice as frequently as I give it. I'm learning to stop fearing life and finally just live it. I'm learning I can't protect everyone I love. I'm learning sometimes there's answers within and not above. I'm learning, I'm just learning.
Just listen.
Sleepwalking's boring, always leaves me snoring. Feels like we're ignoring, sinking hearts that should be soaring. So I'm storing up my memories and stenciling some sceneries and painting them more beautiful than my mind's eye thinks they seem to be. I am growing, although so slowly. Sometimes you wouldn't know it, but find me on down the road, and that's when it'll show, and that's when it'll show. Cause I'm trying to save the world, but I'll need to read more books. I should probably drink more water, I'd like to be a better cook. Cause there's so much to live and so little time to do it. But please give me the strength and faith to get through it. Sleepwalking's boring, always leaves me snoring. Feels like we're ignoring, sinking hearts that should be soaring. So I'm storing up my memories and stenciling some sceneries and painting them more beautiful than my mind's eye thinks they seem to be.
Alright, I'm up about 2 miles now with 1 to go, another 1,000 feet. I made it back onto the trail shortly after I last spoke with you, and it's been so beautiful and it's very exhausting too. I thought I'd turn on my camera for this footbridge here. Look at this baby all stacked up. I wonder how flat it is underneath here. Woo! Oh my. Haha. Woo! Wow. Yeah. Lots of snow. This is a marvelous way to become quite intimate with the substance. Yeah. And I will say, conclusively, having sampled both the off-trail and on-trail experience, whoa, that I'm all about the trail. Well, Whoa. This is quite a... I need bigger snowshoes for this. My goodness. It hasn't usually been so fluffy and deep. But not surprisingly, it's been getting steadily deeper and fluffier as I climb. Less than a mile to go to Jade Lake. Oh, and I'm gonna make it. Oh. If I can figure out where the trail is, you know, it's probably this way. Oh. All right.
Ja, kopje weer.
Waar heb jij...
Ga kijken. Kijk maar rond, op de knieën.
Oh ja. Wat heb je gedaan dan?
Die Mark geholpen met nieuwe schoen. Nee, nog niet. Ik denk net dat ik dit...
Nee, je moet op je zij gaan liggen en dan je benen onder je draaien.
Ja. Dan de benen geven.
Ja. Je moet het andere been niet...
Ja, nou niet in mijn zak, dan moet je achter in de tas kijken. Achter in de tas.
Oh, it's so high that they can stand there.
They can stand there.
Ja.
Kun je er eens staan, jongens?
Ja.
Jeetje.
En wat vind je ervan?
Hoe is dat?
Leuk hoor.
Niet die beer wakker maken, hè? Is er ook een beer daar?
Nee.
Oh.
Nee.
It's the polar bear, it's the white one, so it's difficult to see.
Zijn 3 bomen, 3 stammen.
Ja, ook niet eens met te bouwen. Staat gelijk. Ja. But really those brown bears, they are also sleeping under this.
Under this kind of trees.
Yeah. And especially those are quite young ones who are first time making the winter house.
No, hey.
They don't have really good skills. So they usually go just under the spruce. And
Was it nice there?
All the ones there many times find kind of that murenhouse. The ant house, and they are digging it hollow, or maybe there is a tree that it's half fallen, so roots are up already, so it's easy to make a hole under it.
Okay.
Hey, kijk eens, paardmos. Ja.
Ja.
Stoppen?
Ja, we gaan niet rennen.
Nee, ik hou jullie echt wel in. Ja. Ik wil even schetsen.
Ja, wat?
Wee!
Salla in the middle of nowhere.
Saturday, 2 March 2013, at the Upper Works Trailhead, a little after 7 o'clock, and we're about to ski in toward Calamity Pond, and then on and eventually toward Herbert Brook and Mount Marshall. In our group we have James, Jessica, and Adam, and Tanner is up ahead. There we go. Good old herringbone. Yeah.
About 3 miles in the trail. Some great snow. Not the hills ahead though.
The commentator. I'm gonna let Adam get ahead of me because his legs aren't long.
The layer reset.
Yep.
There's a bridge over there. Have we gone this way before?
Pretty good dip right there.
Thanks, son.
Here we are at the Floatlands at about 9:45, about 4.5 miles in, and we're gonna go ski out there. Skiing out onto the Floatlands. Now climbing a stream bed up, is it Herbert Brook, I believe. Switched into snowshoes.
halfway there.
Yeah.
James is taking over.
Is he?
He's doing the.
Oh yeah. It's about 12:40 now, and everyone is now up on top. Adam and Tanner are up here ahead of us, and we're on top of Mount Marshall. The Adirondack 46 high peaks. How's everybody feeling at this point?
Ready to eat something.
Feeling good.
Feel good. Just give a high five.
Conquered Mount Marshall.
Give a high five to Marshall.
Yeah. Nice. The fun part coming down is always sliding or glissading. Sweet. It's a little after 4 p.m. and we're back at the Upper Works Trailhead. Jess is signing our party back in. It's kind of cool to finish in the daylight. That was a fun outrun from Floatlands.
Alright. Very good.
So how was it for a winter pick?
Perfect.
Ski, snowshoe, high peak.
Cut a mile off from the Floatlands even.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
And what happened all the way back?
It was downhill all the way back, smooth skiing.
There were a few dangerous sections.
A few rough corners, yeah.
Some treacherous spots. Not too bad.
Yeah. Tanner was bolting down the hill. It was funny.
Tanner had the habit of stopping in the middle of the trail. We were going about 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Friend of this guy a few times.
Aha.
So I think James and I have learned from this trip that we both need to get some mittens.
Mittens are outstanding pieces of
for skiing because my gloves got wet, they were cold, my hand, luckily Seth had warm hand warmers.
Horse feathers.
I would recommend not getting the built-in fingers so that you can do inserts.
Yeah. And what's on our mind right now is food, and we're gonna stop at Stewart's on the way back and get some ice cream and make some sundaes. And looks like those people that started way before us haven't gotten back yet. We did well.
There are definitely some people who are staying out there.
Crazy.
Oh, James, we'll get you out for a winter camp out one of these days.
Maybe 10 next time.
I gotta build up my
it makes a big difference.
winter experience here.
Huge difference.
I'll do a day trip. I don't know about the staying in a lean.
As long as you have a good bag.
I'll do it in the summer, spring, fall. Winter, you're pulling my leg.
I don't know. Adam and I have survived a few of them. So partially. Yeah, partially survived. And we actually we spent a bunch of them that are below freezing because Donaldson and Emmons got below freezing. We didn't know if Adam was actually going to wake up for that. I slept. Cliff and Redfield got below freezing too. Tanner was wet. Frozen dog. Forgot about that one.
Yeah, there is right there.
Tanner is passed out.
He's gonna be tired all the
on my
night.
lap here.
Such a good boy. He's a mountain dog for sure. Whew, it's a little bumpy.
It's a
little bumpy, so.
What number was this for Tanner?
It's he's into the 20s. It might have been 20. It might have been 20. That number 20 right there. I'll have to verify the records.
On February 2011, a group of gentlemen from Lethbridge and Cardston decided that they wanted to climb Crandall Mountain, do a winter ascent. When they left Lethbridge, it was minus 16 degrees outside. When they got to Cardston, it had warmed up to about minus 12. By the time they reached the Waterton National Park, temperature was up closer to around minus 6. On the mountain, minus 4. And at the summit, when they finally quit, it was up to minus 2.
It's a nice day for a swim. Tie the weights around my feet and stumble in and dare the tide to turn. I've been waiting here so long, hoping the answers would just somehow come along. It takes time to learn, but I've got no more time to burn. My arms feel stronger now than ever before. My eyes see far beyond the tide. The only sure way to lose is being afraid to choose. So just decide. Just decide. It started somewhere in my chest. Gotcha. I rest for daily work, then work for daily rest, but not anymore. I left that with my clothes back on the shore. Oh, my arms feel stronger now than ever before. My eyes see far beyond the tide. The only sure way to lose is being afraid to choose. So just decide. Just decide. Get over before they drag you under. Get over before they drag you under. Get over before they drag you under. Get over, go on and take one step before that step is taken for you. Stronger now than ever before. My eyes see far beyond the tide. The only sure way to lose is being afraid to choose. So just decide. My arms feel stronger now than ever before. My eyes see far beyond the tide. The only sure way to lose is being afraid to choose. So just decide. Just decide. It's a nice day for a swim.
What does it say? What does the sign say, Mike?
Hey there, Mike. 4.4 kilometers.
Get down there beside it again.
That way, crazy people only.
Move your hand back.
Pocket, every diaper. Or... Did you know those guys? No. Oh. Snow Angel, go ahead.
I just wanted to make a snow angel.
I'm glad I scored him.
Got him done. No problem.
Want anything out of here?